saying on the way to 13 Champions League, European Cup titles is what they're aiming for in Kiev. Interesting. That sense of expectancy about Real Madrid, isn't it? It's a sense that we'll be there no matter what happens.
They shouldn't be doing that. That's tempting Providence. I think they've ridden the luck in the last two games, quarter-finals against Juve and Bayern. As I said before the game, this is not the Real we've saw in the last couple of years. I think a good bit of it, from the goalkeeper looking shakier than he's ever done, to the two full-backs not being very good defensively, to the creative side of things. And Ronaldo, who has been the major influence of that club for a decade, he doesn't have that same influence anymore. They got away with it.
Must stand to them, though. They had the T-shirts made up even. I mean, they just believe so much in themselves.
Yeah, and they're entitled to. This is a team that are the current champions, defending it, possibly winning it for a third time. But I think they're tailor-made for Liverpool, if Liverpool get there. I much prefer Liverpool playing them than Bayern Munich.
Explain why.
Well, I think they're easier to play against. I think, as we saw tonight, Bayern got up against their back four every time they went up the pitch, really. They got through the midfield, which is not very good. Kroos never took part in the game. Modric never took part in the game. Kovacic, never took part in the game. Casemiro gives them a bit of solidity when he plays. I think the front three of Liverpool will do a lot better. I mean, look at Bayern Munich tonight. And Müller and Lewandowski. Can you remember anything they did? Chance after chance they created tonight, and they weren't there to take them when they were there. And I think if it's Liverpool, they will get to that team time and time again. But with their front three, they would put them away if it is Liverpool.
What do you think, Brian? Real going into their third final in a row, looking to win it for a 13th time, a third in a row against, as Graeme says, if it is Liverpool, a team who are this particular Liverpool team not used to being in a final.
Well, they look more vulnerable tonight than we've ever seen them.
And Juve, Brian.
Yeah, I think Carvajal would make a difference in the right back position for sure, and Casemiro would. I don't think you leave Casemiro out again now. The final midfield was far too open, far too easy to get at them. I think Bale has a chance of getting a start in the final now, but they're not as good as they were last year. As Graeme was very specific about what he said about Ronaldo. It's a little bit short. He's still capable of getting a great goal when they need one, but they're not as good as or effective as they were in the last couple of years. But they've got there, and remember, they've beaten PSG handy enough. Lucky against Juve in the end, and they've got through against a very, very good team. So it's not like they've had a handy side of it. They haven't had a handy side of it.